EU actually has already done a lot during this 2 or 3, even 3 decades in Georgia for the development of democracy, for awareness rising, for mentality change, for this institutional building, etc. So Europeanization of Georgia, of course, during these years was fully supported by EU, and the EU continues now doing the same. We see that the new challenges, new type of problems appear, they became apparent, and especially what about hybrid, for example, war, the propaganda which comes from outside, from inside of the country, anti-liberal sentiments which are fueled by those hybrid means used by enemies of democracy, I would say. And of course, in this situation, EU also reshapes its approaches. It tries to adapt, to invent new instruments, to deepen cooperation, especially with civil society, and of course with those forces in the country which can be helpful in this process to help democracy to become and stay sustainable in the country. I think that in particular, EU deals with the government, EU deals with different other non-governmental actors, trying to explain the prospects of Georgia. First of all, we should, I think, emphasize that the granting European perspective and then candidate status to the country in this situation was the most powerful step that you could do in this regard. So for supporting democracy, exactly, the granting candidate status isn't only the offer for the joining European Union somewhere in the future, but it's a very, very strong signal and very strong instrument, I would say, offered to support democratic development, which is the basic thing. The country should become democratic and should develop its political institutions. And the EU is very instrumental and very supportive in this regards.